Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial, joining you from Podcast Summit in Atlanta. And joining me on this segment is Desmond Smith, also known as King. King, welcome to the program.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Great to have you. So tell us a little bit about your work and who are the types of folks that you help?
That was a good introduction, man. First thing I want to say is, man, God first, man. And, thank you for having me. First of all, once again, my name is Desmond Smith. I'm from Ohio, and I have a couple of brands. You feel me? And that's involving me, personal branding, and my clothing brand, which is Ball Forever. And, essentially me, just Ball Forever is just, we attract abundance, we attract prosperity, we attract positivity. We just attract abundance. And, anything that's, lifting up our frequency and our energy. So, just big on that. And, Ball Forever just mean to me personally, I literally want to ball forever.
Tell me a little bit about the business. Like, is it a brand?
Yeah.
Is it products, services, teachings? What is it?
I would say it's a lifestyle. It's just a lifestyle, and the name kind of speaks for itself, just ball forever, just live like king. You don't necessarily just got to be an athlete or a rapper, you could just, just love life and just doing what you're doing, just whatever you like doing or whatever, you choose to do in your career field, be the best at it.
What inspired you to come up with the brand and to help folks like that?
Well, it started off in 2016. And that's when I had to turn myself in. I was incarcerated for like a little bit under 6 years. So I've been home now for a couple years. But one thing for sure, like I didn't give up my faith. I didn't give up, I didn't stop or didn't quit, just lay down, just to give up. And, I came with a plan and a vision, to, bring it to here. So you feel me? And just ball like kings.
Some people wouldn't be able to bounce back like that, right? What are some of the biggest mistakes you see people make when they make a mistake and they don't come back from it? What mistakes do you see people make?
I would say first, coming home, man. It's a process, just coming home and just trying to get your mind back into the, to the real world. Because, you just kind of just, when you're incarcerated, is, you're gone and, you're working, but you can still develop yourself while you're in there, reading, just getting your mind together, away from the outside. But, once you come home, to, figuring out what you want to do, you have to be in that environments that is going to lift that up instead of, bringing you back into environments that's going to bring back your old self or your old patterns. So, I would say that's very key, is just to place yourself in environments to where it can help you evolve and grow.
You were in for 6 years. What kept your spirits high? How do you keep your spirits high while you're going through that?
It's a roller coaster. You can't really prepare for it. You really can't prepare for it. But just like I said, just pray, faith, and just like I said, I wanted to come home and make this a vision. So I'm here now.
Yeah, tell me about that moment. Like, did the idea for your business come to you while you were in? What was that moment like, and how did you feel?
Actually, the vision came to me within like the first couple months of me having to turn myself in the beginning of that 6 years. And it's just like, it just kind of dawned on me like, like I want to ball forever. And, like, regardless of, I still had a little bit of time to go before I could, put that to work and just to showcase that. But, I just never gave up,
Right on. So for folks listening, if they'd like to check out your stuff and connect with you and learn more, where should they go to find you?
You can follow me on my personal page, and that is __ King, me, just one word. And then for my branding page, we have some fire products, man. Some products, you can't find anywhere else, man. The best of the best, man. Overseas, man. Yarn by yarn, man. Stitch by stitch. You can follow that brand page at _Ball Forever, and that is BALL, the number 4, EVAA clothing.
King, thanks for sharing with my audience, and I wish you continued success.
No, I appreciate you, man. More blessings to you, man.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's all for now. I'm Mark Imperial, and thanks for joining us.